Go ahead.
All right, everyone, we're going to get started. We got a busy night tonight. Thank you all for coming out. We know some might be watching online, so if you are, thank you very much. We're going to have a very short meeting here tonight, and then we're going to get into campsite selection. 4 days, folks! 4 days! Who's excited for it to come? Yeah! Who's ready for it to be over? Yeah! No, that's not the attitude to have, folks. But yeah, the countdown's on. If you haven't already seen, a bunch of us just constantly posting on social media. If you've got those accounts, push it through, invite people, get them to sign up, get them to join. I mean, we got jam-packed stuff going on, folks, so let's get started. So, I mean, obviously, weather is going to be a factor. We'll briefly talk about that. But obviously, our agenda tonight, we're going to hear from Brad about mission, what to expect on the accounting day, a day of, our current goals, recognition, updates on our new team lap and photo that we're going to be doing. Then we're going to hear from the ELT because they all have last-minute updates to share with all of you. Upcoming fundraisers, because yes, we're still fundraising. We don't stop just because relay is around the corner. Call to action, and then we're going to begin site selection. So what happens is, in the corner is Susan and Sam. When your time gets called, you will be called back there. You'll check in with Sam first, and then you'll see Susan to pick your site. She'll give you your team packet, and you're good to go. The rest of us, Captain's Council, me, Rana, and Angie, will be here to help answer any other questions, as well as our Luminaria bag lady Yvonne, and you guys got to check out our survivor committee of Laura and Leslie, and our mission people back there of Brad and Lauren, and any other logistics, Lauren can help with that as well too. So, yeah, Brad, you ready?
Yeah.
You want to talk weather? Oh yeah, weather. Pray for sun. Pray for warm weather.
No rain.
No rain. We don't want a repeat of last year. Those of you that were there last year, it was cold. It was drizzly. We are expecting some wind, so you'll hear throughout logistics. If you're going to have your pop-up tents, make sure to stake it to the ground, add some weights to it, make sure anything you're going to put on your tables during the day of relay, be prepared to kind of weigh them down so they don't just poof, blow off into the wind. So, yeah, let's just hope that this gets better. All right, Brad, what's our mission?
Our mission is we all know that relay's in 4 days. Why do we relay? What's our reason to relay? What is our job at relay? Who knows? To raise money, okay. Why do we educate? To educate. Our job is to help the American Cancer Society fulfill their mission. And we can do that by of course, raising money, and that helps fund research, that helps patient services. We also do it through education. And the education is a mission, message, or activity at your campsite or around your campsite. And I just want to really drive that home. This is a sample of one that I did. I have several other samples up against the wall. Very simple, very effective. You can get those done. I have lots of materials over there. I will also have at the mission site on the day of, I will have stuff that you can come and build, you can come and make your own mission. But I also thought today I'll give an example of a mission activity because people don't really know, okay, I can have this mission message. What do we do as an activity? So can I get my 2 volunteers up here? Here's an example. You can have a sign, maybe a costume, walking around saying, I'm cancer. And you can have a pool noodle. And for $1 donation, you get to do what?
Beat cancer!
And we had a guy do that a few years ago, and made a bundle. So that's an example of a fundraising, a mission message. It gets the message across. You make money, and and it helps the American Cancer Society fulfill its mission. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Brad. So if you like that idea, or if you want to find out if there's even a crazier mission idea, please go to Brad. Trust me, he'll have something that's off the wall. Before we get to our next counting part, on your table are cards. These are love notes that we do that we're going to give out to cancer patients at our hospital system. So sometime tonight, we'd love for you a message of encouragement. You know, you don't have to be specific about anything. It could just be something thinking of you, wishing you well. We're thinking, and you know, helping you throughout your journey, what have you there. And we're going to collect these. So you have tonight to be able to fill these out, and our survivor committee will pick them up. So we just want to let you be aware of that.
I've done these before. Normally they don't want you to sign your name.
Try not to sign your names on there, and don't make them gender specific, because we don't know if it's going to a child, to an adult, male, female, or other. So just be generalized with your message. All right, so Rana,
All right.
let's talk about what they can expect day of. Now, hopefully, everybody's using their fundraising app, right?
Oh, absolutely, right?
That's the most
Everybody got
easiest
it?
way to collect money, day of relay, and in fact, this isn't the exact sign, but basically every team's gonna get a sign like this with your QR code that's specific to your team's general fundraising. You can hang that up at the campsite, put it on your table, people snap a picture and they donate directly to your team. But if you do have to collect cash or checks,
Okay. All team captains are going to be receiving team captain packet with all this information inside. So I'll just kind of briefly go through that with you. You'll have two different envelopes to collect money. One will be for raffle income. It might be white, but it might be pink. But either way, it says raffle income. So if you are selling raffle tickets, that money needs to go in the white or pink raffle income.
your best estimated amount that you think, because sometimes you're doing a bunch of things at once, so take your best educated guess of how much raffle tickets you sold.
Right. If it accidentally gets mixed up with other donations or games that you're playing, that's not a huge deal. But try to keep it separated. You're going to fill out the event name, team name, raffle date, all that. Make sure you not only add it once, but add it twice. Maybe even have another team member count it as well, so that you have verified it several times. Because if we take these envelopes back to our counting spot and find that the number differs, then we have to like track you down and all that. Question in the back.
Yes, we have a question online from Aaron. Do we know what time the pickups are yet?
We're getting to that, Aaron. We're getting to that.
Patience, patience.
I have a raffle question. Do we need one envelope if we have multiple raffle items, one per item, or just that's our whole raffle?
All of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of it together. All of it together.
And this counts towards your general team donation, not, you don't put down a specific name on here. That's gonna come in the other envelope that Ron is gonna talk about.
Okay, yeah, so the raffle donations collection goes to the team. Okay, so it'll be applied to your team that night.
Is that all monies?
Collected there.
That's all monies that are in the envelope?
In
That
the
are
raffle,
collected.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
yes.
If you're doing a raffle, if you're not doing a raffle, we'll gladly take these raffle envelopes back and reuse them.
Now, some teams might be doing activities where they charge $1 to do a thing, or they're selling items, et cetera, et cetera. They're not actually selling raffle tickets. Then you would use this envelope for other donations. This one has a lot more information on it. You want to separate cash and checks. Two different totals on those, please. If you're going to divide that money up to a team member, you can do that on the back. Make sure that those team members are registered first, because otherwise we can't apply money to them if they're not registered. If that is the case, we'll just apply it to the whole team. So make sure, again, add it up correctly and double check those totals.
Rana, can I interject?
Yes.
Sometimes it's helpful to know the why we're asking you to separate into two envelopes. It's
Yes.
because the American Cancer Society has to report raffle income to the IRS. So that's why we're keeping it separate, so that we can report raffle income separate from general event donations, if that helps.
And to clarify, Abby, if someone sells raffle tickets, but they
Use
purchase
their
on the
fundraising
app,
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
right, not worried about it. So we've been talking this whole time about taking donations on your app. So
Cash and check only.
Oh, so
Do
if
not
they're
write
using
down
QR
online
code.
donations, do not write down anything you take through the app.
Okay.
It's, we have to physically count them in the envelopes.
And if you process a check with your app, don't put it in the envelope. If you've processed it already, that check is dead. Make
Make-
sense?
yes,
So for raffles, we give them a ticket and they sign that piece of paper,
Yeah.
and then, is there a specific amount that you recommend that we should do the raffle?
That's up to you. So we'll explain a little more.
Okay.
Yeah, we have this on the website, so, someone buys a raffle ticket, they just put, or 10, or whatever the amount, all they have to do is put their name and phone number on your sheet, and then, they take that corresponding number, this is 100, they would put it on the back of their raffle ticket, or 20 raffle tickets, and if you pick out that number, you can find out their name.
So we still need to buy raffle tickets.
Right.
Okay, good.
Now, I just wanted to also go back onto the fundraising app for a second, because not only does it take cash and credit card, but remember, it's also Apple Pay, Venmo, Google Pay, and PayPal. So if you did have someone come to your booth and want to buy 20 raffle tickets or something, and they say, oh, all I have is Venmo, no problem. Get your app out and you can do it that way.
And during the campsite selection process, Rhonda can help answer your questions. If you want a review through your phone, how to use the features, she can help with that.
Sure. And in your Team Captain packet, there is a special paper, accounting helpful hints. So a lot of this we're covering is here, please read it. We will be doing pickup, and the way that works is we'll try to come around midday, around 3 o'clock, and give you a little warning, like, hey, we're gonna be coming to pick up your envelopes. And so try to get it ready so that when we come by to do pickup, it's ready to go. We'll collect it, we take it and count it. That's not a one-shot deal. If you have more coming later, at the end of the day, evening, you collect it again, no problem, there'll be an opportunity to give it to one of us, and we'll make sure to add that in. So I think most Team Captain packets have 2 of each envelope, so don't worry about it. If for some reason you got a whole bunch of money that came in early in the day, and you just want to get it deposited, just call one of us over and we'll take care of it then, okay? So around 4 o'clock, we'll be starting to make around the track, and we'll be coming by to collect your envelopes.
4 p.m. does not mean it's time to stop fundraising.
Yeah,
It just
no.
means we're doing the first pickup because it gives people an opportunity. Right at 9 a.m. It's not as if you're gonna all of a sudden be handed a bunch of money.
But if you are.
But you are. Most common question we have is if somebody, especially when it's early in the morning, you're selling raffle tickets, say $1 ticket, or you're selling something for $1 and somebody gives you a $100 bill and you don't have enough change. Like, no, right now we can't break it at this point. Do you have anything smaller, or do you want to use your credit card or something like that, the fundraising app? Or if you want to come back later in the day. Abby, should there be any concerns, especially $50, $100 bills of counterfeiting? What should we still,
I think everybody knows, hold it up to the sun, hold it up to a light, try to see if you can get through. I don't know, take your best judgment, I would say. I'm not gonna.
we don't expect you to be bankers and if you accept it. If somebody tries to pass you a counterfeit bill.
But what's counterfeit?
Like
And what do we-
a fake $100 bill.
But what do we, a bear or something?
You hold it up and you can see
It's like a special
is it
strip.
Jefferson, the president's face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not there, don't take it, right?
Yeah.
Or ask
Use
someone
your
at
best
the Chase
judgment.
booth, we're all bankers.
Yeah.
Or go to Chase,
Go
yes.
to Chase.
Okay, do you make change? Do you make change?
I don't have change.
That'll be their fundraiser.
All right, and then if by chance your team collects coins for anything, just try to roll them up if you can. Just not a bunch of little loose pennies.
Will we have any paper rollers?
We can have some, yeah.
Yeah, we'll try
If
to.
you're able to bring some, that's great. Otherwise, we'll try to have some.
I can take some, seriously.
Chase Bank, remember to go to
All
Chase
right.
Bank if you got coins.
For a donation to their team, they
And
will
when
take
you-
your coins.
And when you get your team packets, on the very bottom, it lists where your Captain's Council is going to be at campsite, so that way if you need to find us for something, we're right there available for you. And we're pretty much scattered throughout the whole map, so we're kind of covering almost all of the entire track. And Abby, well, if you find the jail, you'll find Abby, because that's Abby's fundraising.
I think
there,
I'm pretty
so.
easy to spot.
Well, that too.
And then There's also a relay cheat sheet, which that's a different topic, but make sure to read that over. It has a lot of good information. I know this might not be the time to bring it up, but I just thought we might want to remind everybody that you have to stop at the welcome booth.
Get your wristband, check in.
Everybody, you, your participants, hopefully everyone's registered, you have to get a wristband. And then go on about your day,
All right.
right? Is that it?
Any more questions after the meeting? We're here available for you on the accounting part of there, or Abby can help answer any of those questions, so, don't hesitate.
Can you repeat that again? So we have to register, get our wristband?
Yes.
You're already registered.
If
yes?
you've already registered, but anybody that's gonna come onto the field, if you can get them to go onto the website ahead of time, because we're gonna print out a list Friday night after the website with everybody, and our welcome booth is gonna have a list of everybody, and they're gonna check you. I'm with team such and such, my name is blank. Oh, here you are, check off, here's your wristband, have a wonderful day. We'll also have a map, oh, where's my campsite? Oh, here you are, you're located here, you're located there. That's what we ask.
And that's only for team members?
It's
not-
everybody.
So if we have a guest
If
coming,
you have a guest
Have to
coming,
register.
they have to register?
we'd like to encourage, because there's a waiver of liability that's involved. If not, at the day of relay, there is a form for them to be able to fill out that day.
It's just easier to do it online ahead of time.
And they don't have to sign up on a team. There is an option when they register, just register as a participant. So they don't have to get on your team, but if they do the participation registration, then the waiver's all taken care of.
Now-
So they still have to get a
And that's
wristband.
the Relay for Life app or the fundraising app? Because there are two different apps.
Anybody coming to Relay needs to register at scvrelay.org.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it through your app necessarily.
Oh, SCB, okay.
The main website. Oh, good.
For our youth teams, in addition to being registered online, your youth advisor needs to have your youth paper waiver on file too. So if they haven't already given that to you to have your parents or guardian fill out, please get with them to get that, because we have to have that on site. Heaven forbid anything happens to you, Abby needs to know that she has a way of being able to
Contact your parents.
contact your parents. So don't do anything that makes Abby come over to your campsite.
Scary.
Okay, I'm gonna be having about 10 volunteers. They're supposed to be teenagers. But the coordinates through the church, so, the coordinator through the church is gonna be there. Do I give him his paperwork beforehand?
Yes, have him hold on to the papers, and then he or she, whoever's the coordinator, can have all these forms that are filled out with the student's parents' emergency contact info.
And
The coordinator is
and
the
the
best
form is
person
on the
to hold on to.
website, scroll toward the bottom, and you'll see that says youth participation waiver form, or youth
Yeah,
participation
youth
form.
authorization or something, yeah.
Okay.
So it's okay if we bring those with us the morning of, the day of the
Yes.
relay, or do you need them in
No.
advance?
No,
And I
no,
want you to hold on to
you
them.
keep them at your campsite, so in the
Oh,
event
okay.
something happens,
Oh, okay.
then Abby's gonna come to you, ask for that paperwork on that particular individual.
Okay.
That's what
I
that
just
is.
have, like, my sister is bringing her kid, my niece is bringing her kids that
Yeah.
are signed up as part of the.
It's more about like if kids are coming to volunteer and their parents aren't there.
Oh, no, it's just they're coming with her, she's
Yeah.
on the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I just wanted to say one quick thing about the website. If any of you have been on there recently, maybe you've noticed there's now automatic pop-up that comes up right in your face, says event details. So you can't avoid it, and I would encourage you to look at that page, because all this information we're talking about tonight is also there, maps and logistics stuff, so.
Is there a separate check-in for volunteers? I can't remember.
Everybody goes through the welcome
Sam?
booth.
Oh.
Same way. Everybody goes through the welcome booth. If you have volunteers that know they're coming to you, you need to be in touch with them to tell them where to go.
Just tell them to go to the vote.
Yeah.
I think for volunteers, when we at welcome booth, I'll have a sign-up sheet and everything for them, so that's where they'll be going.
Do we have another question over here?
What's your question?
So, the people that are working in our booth have to register.
Correct.
The people that we've invited to come to the carnival do not need to register.
Incorrect. Everybody that comes to Relay has to be signed up.
So the community that shows up has to register before they show up?
Yep, they register at the welcome booth. Everybody on site at Relay gets registered.
Is there, if they don't, is there just a paper waiver only? Okay.
So this isn't
Because,
like
like,
an
we
open thing,
have,
people just
like,
show up.
It is open to the public, yeah. We have a line and we have a number of volunteers who are though helping people get signed up when they arrive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll have QR
Okay, so
codes
if
and
we don't
whatnot.
get to them or remember, they.
No, and they show up there,
Try to
yeah,
do it.
there'll be
Okay.
plenty of
Yeah.
volunteers
We
to
just
help,
really need to worry about
to
who's
get
out
them
there.
quickly
Yeah.
in and going, yeah.
And we're
It's gonna get
advising
turned
you,
away.
we're advising you to get them signed up ahead of time because it just makes it so much easier.
But we have like friends that are inviting friends of friends of
Yeah,
friends, type of
correct.
thing,
Yeah,
so.
they'll just sign up when they get there.
Yeah.
If you can tell them to sign up ahead of time, it just makes their lives easier. It's a matter of if you sign up right now at your home versus signing up on the spot.
And it's scbrelay.org.
Yeah. That's the legalese, that comes from ACS, you know, that's the rule that we have
That's
to.
me, I can be the bad guy.
Abby's fault.
Okay, next, moving on. Can you make it up your inch, or you want me to take it? Okay. Is this updated?
No.
No? Okay. There's even more.
Oh my god,
I love when there's even more.
Does anybody have the fundraising app open and can tell us what the actual total is right now? It's a race.
My phone's recording.
Where's your phone, Jen?
My phone's being recorded.
For the whole thing?
Okay.
240, 242.
240, 242.
Hell yeah.
Because we had,
That means we're under $100,000 until our goal.
we had a great donation that just came in, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Team Kemper Auto. Just got a $2,000 check today.
Hello.
Awesome.
Hello, I'm Angie, if anybody doesn't know me. So yeah, we are under $100,000 away from our goal, which is amazing. I know we'll be able to reach it. Hopefully we can get even closer before relay. Sponsorship, oh, we're so close.
Yeah, we have outstanding.
Actually,
Yeah,
over.
we've pretty much hit our goal.
It's committed, it's just outstanding.
Yes. We can keep going. That can keep going up higher. I know it can. Survivors 250, we're 199. Again, everybody knows Survivors. You can bring them day of, get them registered. We have an amazing Survivor village that is going to have like sodas and everything. They're going to talk about that. So the reason why you're here is your Survivors. Get them all signed up so we can boost that next year. We want 85 teams. We've got 74. Actually, not bad. Yeah. ACS CAM members 40. 37?
We're 3 away.
We're 3 away. 3 people in here can sign up right now. We can get that.
We
We
can
can
do
do
it.
that.
I got 2, my husband and I.
Amazing.
It's easy.
Say, I can help you sign up. Mission can help you sign up. Pretty much anyone here can help you sign up. It's a $10 donation.
And explain what it is too. They'll be
Yes,
able to
yeah,
explain
they'll be able to explain what it is as well. It's super easy. It's a wonderful cause. We can hit that tonight. I know we can.
Let's do it.
Looking at you.
All right.
All right. Cool.
All right, so moment of truth, recognition. We've had plenty of recognition to go around here, so here we go, folks. We had 2 more teams join. I think now they ended up having to go being virtual due to one of them is going through treatment right now. It's not going to be able to be there, and the other, they will attend, but they'll be hanging out at another team's campsite to get an idea of how it's going to be, and then come back next year. We're ready to go, so we're very excited for them to be joining us. We've got some, oh, Scott Curie, you're nearly at 30,000. Scott Curie. You're nearly, that's me. Carol, you guys are nearly at $30,000.
You need $9.
Well, stand, how much?
9.
You're $9 away.
Stand by.
Go buy
Let me get it.
I got you covered. And Jane, we actually have a jump up. Team Cheese got up there, and actually we pulled these numbers as of early this morning, and we just found out this afternoon that my team, Bosom Buddies, is now a J team, jumped up. We've raised over $10,000, so we're pretty excited.
So is Kemperado.
And Caparado, oh yeah, okay, yep. So wherever you were previously, obviously you jumped up. So we're very excited. Our gold teams, we got our biggest jump. I gotta say, TNT. You guys started off as Rising Star last month, and you jumped all the way up to gold level, raising over $5,000. And you're over at 66, probably even more by the time tonight there. So congratulations, that's really cool. Our silver teams, you know. Nancy's Queen of Hearts, you guys are so close to jumping up to that next level. I know you guys are going to get there. You're so close to there.
Did you
Peace, Love, and Cure, I know you'll easily jump over to that 5,000. That's easy. That's easy for you. You'll sneeze into a bag and poof, you got the money right there. You know, just like I know Chemo Migos jumps up pretty close there. SC Flyers or Bronze Stars. Well, no more than Kemper Auto. Scratch that off the list there. You guys jumped right up there too. So, yeah, Bronze Star up to yeah, pretty cool. New one joining us, SC United Methodist Church jumped in there for the first time. That's really cool. Survivors Give Hope. You guys jumped up to level 2, so we're really excited seeing all that there. Moving on. And we got a lot more new rising stars on the line there coming up. So congratulations to all of them. Memory Makers jumped in there, came on new. United Heritage Group is new. Saugus High Team Hope. Did I just see Jim pop his head? Yeah, joined on there. That's cool. Great news. Valencia High School, MSA, and the SCV Golden Girls. Woo! So congratulations. And we know those totals are going to change as we get to relay. It's going to be crazy. All right, here we are. Individuals that have joined the Grand Club. You see all those reds? Those are all brand new from last month that are joining on, raising $1,000 or more individually. Amazing. Amazing. Carol, you're at 2,461. How much more do you need to get to 2,500?
39.
That's gonna happen.
All right, because that's the next page. Our Grand Clubs who raised 25,000 or more. Who's going to catch up to Kathleen Pavard at 17,289? Who's going to catch up to her?
Not this year.
So, you know, give yourselves guys a round of applause. I mean, you guys are just killing it up here. We so appreciate it. You know, it's not just because we're trying to have bragging rights to be in a premier event or bragging rights saying, hey, we're #1 in Southern California, which we are.
We are.
Bragging rights about other things. It's because we have a passion. We all hate cancer, unless that's your astrological sign, which I apologize. But we all hate cancer. We want to see an end to it. We know loved ones who are fighting it. We know loved ones we've lost. There's a reason why we do this, and we want to see an end to cancer as we know it. All right. And our sponsors, this is just amazing. I mean, that's why we're going to get to our $100,000 in sponsorship from all of these sponsors that are joining us. Thank you so much for supporting our event. Without you, you know.
And special thanks to the sponsors who are also fundraising teams, going above and beyond their sponsorship commitments.
Yep. That's actually quite a number on this list.
Yeah, very good.
All right. What do we have up here? Okay. So, Team Lab and our team photo update. So, those of you that have been part of our event in the past, normally you have our opening ceremonies, you hear from our wonderful speakers, then we have our survivor ceremony, you hear from a wonderful survivor speaker, and then we have the survivors take the first lap around the track, and usually at the end, then the teams come around and do their lap around the track, and we usually stop for team photos. Well, for time's sake, we're shifting the team photos. So what's going to happen is you're still going to have the ceremonies, we're still going to have the survivor lap, and at the end, the survivor committee will have a special, they'll let you know when we're at the end of the survivor lap, and you join as a team with your team banner and your team members, and you're, you know, kind of like you're doing the lap around, ready to go as you get to the stage there, and then we're going to announce your name as you go ahead and do your lap. We have a special photo spot on this side here. Campsites 89 and 86. We've set it up. We have these giant hope letters. We also have a backdrop. And from 10 to 11, we're going to have a photographer take your official team photo. Now, that doesn't mean that if you can't make it there, you're not going to have a team photo. It just means you just have to do your own photo yourself. But we have a volunteer who's coming to do those, so we can put those on our website and be able to then turn around and recognize you guys there. So as you come around the track here, this is where you will stop to do your team photo. Like I said, from 10 to 11. But the photo spot's going to be open all day. So you can go at any time. It's open to not just teams, it's open to individuals, to survivors, to whoever wants to go ahead and jump in there and have their photos taken. So we just want you guys to be aware of that one change that we're doing for this year. So I think we're ready for our ELT reports. Lauren, you're up. Huh? What?
Okay.
Lauren is our logistics man.
Go, Lauren.
Andy and Lauren.
So, as far as logistics go, I am the one to thank you. I'm not used to cameras, I'm used to stage. That if there's any question as to where you are or what you need as far as your campsite, I will have the official map and I will have the official lists. If you have any other questions about what you are allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, again, I'm the one to talk to about that. So,
Just briefly again,
Yeah.
Friday when it's
yeah,
set
oh
up.
yeah, Friday, I'm sorry. Okay, initial setup. The ELT will be there on Friday from 2 to 8. Teams can come in from 5 to 8, unless some of you want to come in at 2 and help the ELT set up their stuff, which you're all welcome to help us do that. As far as Saturday morning, I think we're gonna be there 6:30, something like that, to finish getting set up and decorating. So come on in and get set up. If there's any questions, you'll know where to find me. I will be out there.
Since we are expecting some wind,
Yes, for your canopies, you are allowed to use stakes. Just make sure that you pull them and take them with you.
I'll say you're required to use stakes.
Yeah, I think that, in the years past, you had to have a weight, but now it is metal stakes. But,
Make sure you take them with you when you leave.
yeah, because if one of their lawnmowers hits one,
We're in trouble.
it's bad. The city's going to bill us about $2 million for a lawnmower. So, yeah, please don't do that. But, any other thoughts? I don't know where to find me.
What, oh. I was gonna just maybe remind everyone what time they have to be up and running on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, 9 o'clock. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
It's all good.
It's been a day.
we have a program book coming out, which will have this map on here. You can already see some of the places where our survivor caregiver villages, where Luminaria bags will be. So those are already pre-signed. The maps you guys got probably showed them X'd out, so you already know those spots are already taken because of these. Next, we're gonna hear from our survivor committee. What's going on today, up?
Oh, I think we got a couple things planned for everybody. So we're gonna start, and we're gonna open up at 8:30, and we're gonna have a light breakfast that's gonna be served. And then, we'll have snacks all day long. Lunch will be at 12 o'clock for the survivors. We're gonna have a relay family tree where everybody, instead of doing handprints, they're gonna do the butterflies. There'll be raffles for survivors, goodie bags, the medals will be picked up. Wait, we're not doing, no, I'm sorry. The goodie bags, raffles, survivor area will close at 4 o'clock. And after that, for any survivors who come later in the day and wanted to come just for the Luminaria, they'll be able to pick up their medals and their goodie bags at the mission booth.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's pretty much it for
That's
that.
pretty much it.
And then survivor stops. Who has survivor stops? Yay! I'm so excited. After you pick your number tonight, come see us so we can check you off, make sure we know what campsite you're in. And on Saturday morning, we will be coming around and handing you your survivor stop sign, like that. Like it's up here, the survivor stop sign. You'll get it Saturday morning. We'll come around and bring it to you. It'll have some pipe cleaners. You can hang it just on your tent. Just hang it right outside your tent. I know Jen talked a little bit about the love notes. I have plenty more. If you want to do more than one, feel free, and then drop them off to us. All right.
So when somebody is a survivor and comes up to the tent and sees a survivor stop, what do?
We have a game. For every survivor is going to get a little game board, and when they come to your booth, and you get them their little goodie, whatever it is, you're going to either hole punch it or
just mark it off.
Mark it off.
Mark it
And
off.
then at the end, they come back and bring it, and they have a chance to win a grand prize.
We have a special raffle for that.
Just for that.
So they'll take their card, their little punch card around, they'll put their name on it, and then they'll go around and get all their little goodies. And then when they get done, they'll bring it back and put it into a bucket for a special drawing for that. Yes, question?
We are giving them a little goodie plus punching their card? Yes.
Yeah. They will have a little card.
That way we'll know that they got to all of those.
So we punch it and give them whatever we got.
Yeah, and for the team captains,
the stop sign will have a number on it, 1, 2, whatever the number is on there. That's the number that you will punch for your team. You punch or mark off the number. You know, the punch card is numbered 1 through 100. You know, if your stop sign is number 62, you know, you punch out number 62 on that punch card. Simple. All right. Any questions?
You registered as a survivor, and is that when you first registered?
Yes.
When you first register on there,
You should have checked off that you
checked
were a
out.
survivor.
Okay, yeah.
But again, if somebody forgets, they can just come day of and we'll register them
Yeah.
as a survivor.
Yeah. And for the survivors, we're gonna have a separate check-in. They'll be right across from the welcome booth. So we'll have a special list for the survivors to check in. And then they'll come right into our survivor area. We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
See everybody on Saturday. Hello. The mission update. What mission tent does is we are, in essence, a information center. We have all kinds of information about the American Cancer Society and what they do and where our money goes. If you want to come by and get information on specific types of cancer, of treatments, I have a lot of information over there. We will also have some fun activities going on at the mission tent as we have partnered with activities, and we are actually going to have like picnic carnival games going on behind the tent. And it's all going to be cancer related, but it will be fun. After all, one of our biggest jobs that we have to do is have fun, because what we're doing in essence is big theater. And if you're not having fun, the people that come to see you are not going to have fun. So we want to make sure that at all of our tents that you have information, but you gotta have fun. So that's what we're going to be doing at the mission tent with the activities and the games. Our activities chairman, who say hello. Anyway, but that's it. We will be going on, and we will be open from 10 till 7 o'clock.
And you can see schedule of all the things you got going on the stage, on the field.
We have 4 themed labs. Do you want to come talk about your themed lab real quick?
I would love to. Hello, sorry guys. Come on, run out here.
She has a
Hello everyone. I hope you guys are excited for Relay. I know I am. I'm excited to have so much fun at Relay with our carnival with Miss Relay. So, we will have Miss Relay again this year. Kemper has been our reigning champion for the past 2 years. Will they get the crown again this year? Because whoever wins gets a crown and a professionally made sash. And then plus, the money you raise on Miss Relay goes to you.
Your team.
It goes to your team, your personal page. Yeah, it goes to ACS, but you credit from it. So yeah, and Miss Relay, if you don't know, basically we have dresses and a whole bunch of regalia for you. And you put on a persona, you can wear a gown, whatever you want to do. You go around the track, you ask people for money for about 20 minutes. It might sound a little weird, but it's so much fun. People get into it. Everyone that does it has a great time. So yeah, and we have stuff for you. For themed laps, they're going to be scattered throughout the day. Also, let's say our first lap, 80s lap. You get there and you're like, I forgot my 80s wear. Maybe come over to Mission Activities. I might have something for you. So, so we have 80s themed lap, Gordy Klatt and Pat Flynn. Gordy Klatt is the father of Relay, Pat Flynn is the mother of Relay. And it's more like active wear, so that's what Gordy Klatt wore in the iconic photo. We have Future Decades, so dress as you think Future Decades would dress as. And then we have Hope Through the Decades, so what gives you hope? Dress up as that. So yeah, I'm excited to see you guys there. That's activities.
Hello teams, how you doing? I'm Yvonne Salas, Luminary. I just have a couple of just really quick announcements. We can need to move this meeting. Canned goods. The last day to bring your canned goods in will be Friday at Central Park I will be there from 5 to 7 to take your canned goods. If you bring them on Saturday morning, we're not gonna count them as in a challenge. They're just gonna be donated to the luminary booth. So Friday, if you'd like to get credit for the team challenge, you need to make sure you have them at Central Park between 5 and 7. All online luminaries will be taken to the team booths on Saturday morning. You can display your luminaries wherever you want them. You need to put a canned good in them. We will come with the candles and put the candles in for you. Now, if you have any questions, just come to the booth, to the table, and I will answer them for you. Thanks,
So
guys.
let's show of hands. Which teams are participating in the canned food challenge? Nancy's Queen of Hearts, Noah, Booze and Buddies. Anyone else?
I have
TNT.
They have TNT. I have SC Flyers that.
I know Buccaneers turned in some cans.
They are generously just donating. They say they
Okay.
don't want to do the challenge. They just want to donate, which I appreciate very, very much. And I have Babes for Boobs. They're the #1 right now. So just to let you know, they have been collecting for a while. They have been in constant contact with me, so I already know that they're in it to win it. So just to let you know.
How many?
I'm sorry?
How many do they
They're
have?
not telling me, but they've been collecting for the last couple of months, so I know
Let's
they
just
have.
see at least a couple hundred cans.
I probably, because they told me that they have so many that they're gonna bring them all on Friday, instead of bringing them today, because they're not even here today, so. Anyway, any questions? Luminary table. Thank you.
Okay. Leslie. Get there.
Oh, kids camp. God, I'm doing double duty. Okay, so kids camp are having a little fun this year. There's going to be a Mario Kart video game for the kids to play.
And adults.
Yeah. Huh?
And adults.
Oh, and adults, yes. Adults are welcome because we're charging this year. There'll be some games from the 90s. They're going to the girls are going to do a Pokemon catch. They are going to place little paper Pokemons around the track, and they're going to give them a little game card similar to what we're doing at the Survivor Village. And the kids will go around and try to get all of their Pokemons and bring them back to us, and we'll refill them as they come back to us. And it'll give them something to do and another way to get them all to come over to your booths.
So if somebody from Kids Camp comes and says, "Can we put this Pokemon catch in your tent?" It's okay to do so.
Yeah.
The teams don't need to do anything with it because you're just going to put it there.
You're just going to give it to them.
Perfect.
Yeah, nothing for you to have to do anything extra. They'll just go around your booth and look at it, and when they get it, they can just take it, let them have it, and have some fun with it. And then we'll replenish throughout the day. They did that last year with Mickey's, I think, so we're going to do it again. And again, we're going to be doing coloring, crafts, and they'll be making their hope cakes again. And we are going to try to sell all of the Disney sweatshirts. I think we're on our 4th year. Anyway, so they'll be there available, and I think we might have some ears too. So a lot of fun things. Just have the kids stay with us and have some fun, and you can come too.
Okay, great. All right, before we get to here, Susan, are you ready?
Is Wish Upon a Cure here?
Wish Upon a Cure, are you here? Go ahead and go over to Susan. Check in with Sam first, and then Susan. All right, moving on, food trucks. We got a great lineup of different food throughout the day at different times. They will be, while these are set times, if they sell out, then they will be leaving. So, but we hope you'll come out and support them. Many of them do donate some of the money back from the sale, so we're really excited about this. We'll have all, I believe, is all of this on the website yet, Ron?
Yes.
Yes, so all of it's on the website. If you're watching us on Facebook, go ahead, feel free to snatch it and share it out on your own social media pages. So we're really excited about this. But you can also bring your own food, you know, you have dietary restrictions or you just want to have something, that's fine as well too.
Now's probably a good time to say, if you're planning on selling food at your team booth, that is not allowed from the health department. The only organization selling food are the food trucks.
So even commercially packaged cans
You
of-
go to Sam's Club and buy a box of chips, you can sell that, but nothing homemade, everything has to be individually prepackaged.
So canned soda is fine because,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
stuff like that.
but nothing homemade.
Nothing homemade, gotcha. Alright. Amy? Sam?
Hello, everyone. Is everyone excited?
Yeah!
You have your raincoats ready in case it rains a little?
No rain.
No rain, no rain.
Layers, bring your layers.
We said boo to the rain. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you don't know us, I'm Amy, and this is...
I'm Sam. We're your event leads this year. Thank you guys for all joining us. We always appreciate it. Can't wait to see all of you guys on Friday and Saturday. It's going to be wonderful. So we got a couple fundraisers we want to talk about coming up. First one is going to be Gordy's Give Back Day. It's a one-day fundraising campaign with the goal of raising $400,000 across all relays in 24 hours. Not just our relays raising that, all relays across the states are going to be raising, so hopefully that we can help with that. And for a little bit incentive, we are going to be doing a challenge where if you are one of the first people to, we're doing it
It's May 1st.
May 1st?
$40. May 1st.
Yes. If you raise $40 in 24 hours on May 1st, if you're one of the first 100, you're going to be able to get a pin at Relay that's celebrating the 40 years. That pin right there, that beautiful pin. Jennifer showing that off.
Commemorative pin.
Commemorative pin, that's a word. You'll be able, if you're one of the first 100 to raise the $40, you'll get the pin at Relay. If you are not one of the first 100 to raise it, you'll have the pin mailed to you. So you still will receive the pin, but the incentive is to be one of the first 100, you get to wear it at Relay.
Nice.
Wrap-up party! I don't know how many of you guys went last year, but last year our wrap-up party was held at Gilcrest Farm. It was really great. There you go.
This is at your table. You can grab it and look
That
at
QR
it.
code will bring you to the sign-up sheet to be able to sign up. It's going to be $30 per person, but that cost is going to be covering drinks, bowling shoes, alley fee, all of that. You can still go if you do not want to bowl or pay for the bowling. You can still go because it is a meeting. We are going to talk about things coming up for next relay. So you can still come even if you don't want to participate in the bowling. You can still be there, obviously. That is going to be on June 1st. June 1st. Going to be from 1 to 3.
June 7th.
June 7th.
Sorry.
Oh.
That's
June
RSVP.
1st is the RSVP deadline.
Oh,
Yep.
Thank you.
It's going to be June 7th from 1 to 3 p.m. It's going to be fun. Hopefully we see you guys there.
And if anybody is able to RSVP now, please go see Kelly. Because we need to give a deposit to Santa Clarita Lane. So if you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go, we're going to be there on June 7th with my team, go see Kelly, please.
Kelly is back there. She's in the one brown shirt. She came up earlier with the activity lead.
Thank you.
Okay, so this year we're doing our first, not annual,
Inaugural.
that one.
That's the
Thanks. Golf tournament. We are planning it. Me and our lovely Kathleen and some others are planning a inaugural golf tournament. It is going to be held on June 30th. Tea time will be at 9:30.
TBD.
TBD.
Yes.
Sorry, going back to the bowling, we have a question online. What's
Oh,
the
yes.
age?
Gosh.
What's the age for bowling?
4, I believe.
4.
4 and up.
4. Thank you.
Cowboys fighting cancer here?
Cowboys fighting cancer. Please go check in with Kelly.
So we will be doing our first inaugural golf tournament June 30th. Tea time is going to be at 9 a.m. Tickets will be starting to go on sale at Relay at booth number 60 and 61. We'll have a little putting green there, so it's going to be kind of obvious which booth is doing it. If you guys are interested, you know anybody that's interested, please send them our way, and we'll be happy to get them some information.
And what's the golf course?
Valencia Country Club.
So last year we participated in the July 4th parade that the city holds. It's on starts in Main Street, I believe. Everyone that went said that it was absolutely wonderful. They had a great time doing it. We're going back this year. I've signed us up. I'm going to be signing us up for the July 4th parade. It's always a really fun event. I personally have to work it, so it's really fun to just work in general, so it's fun to be there too. But we were there last year, and then we're looking for more people to go this year, not just people to ride. Obviously, if you can't walk all that well or you just can't stand all that long, you can hop in with the hay, and that will be pulling you along as well, so you don't have to walk the whole thing. We do want enough people there to be able to hold a bunch of our banners and our flyers. That way we can show who we are. We're a big part in this town. We're a big part in the community. We've got billboards. We've got flyers. We've got signs. We're a big part of the community. We want to make ourselves known.
Bring your team banners too.
Yeah.
Bring your team banners, spirit sticks, anything. Just show your pride in relay.
Speaking of, have you guys seen our banners around town?
Yes.
Woo.
And I saw the traffic sign today, it's up, director.
Nice.
Yay. Good job, Abby.
Thank you, Abby. We also have a billboard. Don't know if you guys seen that. It's on, yeah, we do. We've got a billboard. It's on Railroad. You got to be kind of coming down Railroad, not going up Railroad to be able to see it. It's also kind of blocked by a tree, so if you're not looking, you're not going to see it. But it's there, and it's really beautiful, so stop by. Go give it a look. Go find it.
Everyone have a hedge cutter?
Yeah, right? Just trim the tree down.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So, before we get to the fundraisers, one of the things we want help with, so while we're going to have volunteer photographers at Relay, we know all of you are going to take pictures too. We would hope that you will share them on your social medias. If you can make them public and hashtag SCV Relay 2025, we would love to collect those and add them to our online photo album that we have of all of our events over the years. So we'll constantly, we'll have signs around the track, we'll have stuff there, SCV Relay 2025, hashtag that. Pound sign for those of you that are old enough to understand what that means, or the tic-tac board for those of you even older that can understand what I mean by that symbol. yeah, I got the last on there. But yeah, so, you know, yeah, so we still got some fundraisers coming up there. The most popular one is usually right after Relay over at La Casina. That's hosted by Got Cure on May 7th. It's a great way. So many of us get together over there as a way to decompress after Relay, because it's a lot. But we still have plenty of other stuff going on there. And if you still plan on doing more fundraisers throughout the summer, let us know. We're still going to keep promoting. This website's still going to stay up all the way through the end of August. All right? Deadline dates. I know, we still have deadline dates. So like I said, Gordy's Day of Giving is happening on May 1st. That's 2 days from now. Thursday. Canned food drive, like Yvonne says, this Friday. If your team's going to participate and bring in hundreds or thousands of cans, we'll take them. June 7th. Our wrap-up party. Sorry, that's supposed to say June 7th, not June 17th. My mistake. A golf tournament you heard about there. The West Region, which we're a part of, California, Arizona, Hawaii, Guam. We are what's known as the West Region. They're having their Hope Lives Here fundraiser. That's going to be from August 1st to August 12th. Like I said, officially our fundraising ends on August 31st because we want to reach our goal. We would like to reach our goal by Relay Day, obviously. It doesn't mean we're going to stop. I know it's warm. I apologize, folks. Believe me, I'm sweating right now myself here. We'll get you going here. Yes, Relay 2025, 2026. You heard about the July 4th parade. You heard about our Hope Lives Here. We got Bark for Life that kicks off our 2026 campaign. So if you've got doggies and you want to participate and your team wants to participate, here's a chance to sign up for it. Our Holiday Boutique in November. And our ever popular Hope for the Holidays fundraiser is also happening in November. So we got a lot going on here. These are just some samples of what those fundraisers are. So this was the Hope Lives Here. That's the Bark. Everything's all on the website. That was last year's Hope for the Holidays, and so forth. So we want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Abby, as staff, anything you want to, any words of wisdom, any guidance as we head into Relay Weekend?
Have fun. I really can't emphasize that enough, that you guys have been working so freaking hard the last couple months to make this day happen and leading up to this day. So take a moment, soak it in, enjoy the day, go take your team pictures, just have a ball.
We got plenty of more ways to promote our event. We even have these cool stickers. So if you have places that want to help us promote the event in the last few days, like maybe pizza joints, or if you know of any coffee. We tried Starbucks and corporate sort of kibosh on that one. But if there's any other coffee joints you like to go to or whatever, or any other places, pizza joints, Chinese food, whatever, if they're willing to put these on there to help promote our event, please do so. We have all different size flyers and everything on here, so please, let's empty this table. Abby does not want to take this home tonight.
If you guys didn't get your team captain kits the last couple meetings, come grab them. They're really great resources. They have tons of QR codes, a super helpful tool. So something you can use this year and next year and beyond.
All right, as we come to the end, it is astonishing how short a time it can take for very wonderful things to happen, and that is so true. Yes, any questions?
Did I completely miss the pickup times for money?
Yes, so we'll reiterate that. So we'll first start going around the track starting at 3 o'clock to give everybody a heads up, to give them time to get it ready, and then starting around 4 o'clock-ish is when you'll see Rana or myself doing the pickups. Both of us will be doing, but we're probably going to divide the field. She'll do one half, I'll do the other half. You know, if you want to pay us extra money to come to you first, that's okay. We'll donate that back to the American Cancer Society. Hey, I gotta figure out how to.
I love it.
You know? But yeah, so we're here rest of the evening while we wait for you to pick your team. Who? Pre-love gear is here, so if you want.
Valencia High School Medical Science Academy, Rocky, you're up.
Alright, so we're going to continue to keep picking campsites here, but you know, I'm here, Abby's here, Rana's here, Angie's here, the rest of our committee is here. Any questions you have, anything you want to have more clarification on, that's what we're here for. For those of you online, thank you so much, folks. We will see you at Relay.